Hey YouTube, what is going on? It is Jax here back with another video, and today we're currently top 120 in the world with this new Bridgespam deck. Okay, I say new as in I replaced one card, and I think it's pretty novel now. So I put Tornado in for the Heal Spirit. This wasn't my idea. I faced a good P.E.K.K.A. Bridgespam player who's playing this deck named Strombax. Some of you might have heard of him or seen him in top ladder. But I faced him and lost to him using this deck, and I was like, okay, that looks a little weird. And then I played a few more games, and I kept losing with the previous variation using Heal Spirit. I was like, okay, screw it. I'm gonna just put this in, see how it works. And I ended up going like 8-4, 8-2, or something like that. Ended up pushing up almost to 7,400. And so I wanted to share some replays because I had some really nice replays here against Kodigo, and then some others like against this balloon player. So make sure if you guys like these videos to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot, especially if you can drop a comment too. Helps me. We've been growing a lot, and it does help with the algorithm, pushes it to more people who might want to see this. So let's go ahead and without any further ado, let's hop into the first game against Kodigo, who is playing this Cannon Cart Wallbreakers Goblin Barrel deck. So the biggest reason why I like this variation is a little something called surprise factor. Nobody expects a Bridgespam deck to have Tornado, so you get the absolute peak brain dead of Magic Archer Tornado, and you can just play them at the bridge and kill their whole push while getting 1,000 damage on tower. You get the peak brain dead Magic Archer Tornado, and then you also get the surprise factor of being able to like Tornado, and your opponent's like, sir, I was not expecting that. What just happened? So yeah, obviously really nice here. So going against Kodigo here, this is a pretty easy matchup. I'm hovering Tornado. I was seeing if he's gonna like play a bandit or something, and I just yoink her to the other lane real quick, but then I was like, that's an overcommit. I don't have my King Tower activated. So he's going to go in for a bandit in the back, I think. Which I'm a little bit confused by. I'm not sure why he didn't just go in for a cannon cart. It's a really safe response to mine. Maybe he just wanted to set up and save his cannon cart a little bit later. So I hover my Tornado again, seeing if there'd be a good opportunity to surprise him. With the Tornado in this matchup, I can literally just go in for a Tornado like at any point and just completely surprise factor him. That's the beauty of it. But I need to save that surprise factor so that it's going to absolutely shred him when it happens. So he places the bandit and he manages to protect the hunter, which saves him probably his entire tower right here. But we're gonna get so much damage, and look at his hand. I still have the elixir advantage. I just took over half of his tower, brown down to 1121, and I'm up elixir, and my cycle is great, and he has no way of punishing me. So I just cycle my cannon cart in the back. Now we're going to force out his cannon cart because he's got it back in cycle. He had to play 2 bandits on that defense, so he's not going to have his bandit back yet. She's pretty far out of cycle. I go in for a Battle Ram Protect because of how long he played the cannon cart. I let his cannon cart just do its thing. Magic Archer's going to lock on. He's going to go in for Wall Breakers. My Magic Archer actually does not hit his cannon cart at all. So I go in for a Ghost at the bridge. Bandit is not going to end. Magic Archer gets 1 shot. Bandit was played really nicely in his end, going to prevent him from getting too much damage. And here I kind of slip up. I thought he was going to do something else. I don't know what I thought he was going to do. I think he was going to Hunter. That's what I thought he was going to do. So I cycle my cannon cart in the back, which was probably a bad play. I should have played it high. Very nice Hunter delays his cannon cart, so his cannon cart is still on his wheels. This is kind of scary. I just go for a Ghost, though, predicting his Goblin Barrel. And yeah, I don't need to defend the Goblin Barrel any farther. We're going to go ahead and just play our Bandit up high. He still has skeletons to kill the Bandit, so as you can see, he's pretty low on elixir, even still. And now we go in for the Tornado. We pull that in. Bandit Battle Ram connects. This guy had no idea that I had the Tornado, and that was what was about to happen. And so that's going to be the game right there. He's not able to break through. We have that cannon cart just blocking the bridge. Going to do a ton of damage and prevent anything from playing, so I just start spamming in the middle. I considered BMing him because last time I played him, he BM'd the crap out of me. But I was like, all right, I'm just going to let this beef die. I don't need to be starting another BM war. You guys already see that I start quite a lot. So going into the next match here, we have a game against the Joker 007. I think I played this guy 3 times today. I played for like an hour and a half, and somehow I just kept playing this guy. So, that's an interesting hairstyle. I flipped it the wrong way. I'm looking at myself in the OBS. It's very confusing. This is the content you all come here for. So, I have Tornado and Magic Archer and Ewiz against Balloon, which is going to be pretty nice, honestly. Like, this could be a lot worse. So since I have the Tornado, I can play a lot more aggressive with my air troops. So I go in for the Magic Archer here. He's going to Fireball. Hunter's going to shoot my Bandit, and we get a bunch of damage, but we also force out the Fireball, and we have the nice Elixir lead. So I'm just going to fast forward a bit, because I bleed here. I didn't want to cycle my Royal Ghost. I knew he had Ice Golem. So he cycles this Ice Golem at 10, and then he goes for an Inferno Dragon. So I'm just going to let this Ghost die. I know he has Mega Knight, so I don't want to go and play up into the Mega Knight. He just goes at the bridge right here, and look at the massive push he's going to have if I just attack everything. I need to wait for it to cross, space it out. So he's going to go in for Mega Knight in the back, and I considered punishing him opposite lane, but he had Hunter and Lumberjack in cycle, and if he goes Lumberjack, then he could just balloon at 0 in the right lane, and I'd be kind of screwed even with the Tornado. So here we're going to rely on the Tornado with what's going on in my head. Bad barbell by me. I thought everything was going to cross, so we just go for a bit, or Battle Ram to tank, and so at this point, my main goal has to be to keep that Ewiz alive. He's going to zap, not in the most amazing zap, and honestly, I was considering the Tornado, but I didn't want my Ewiz to screw things up. So I just take the balloon hit, and look at this. He's at 3 elixir. Look at his hand. He can't do anything. He can fireball, but the cannon card's going to lock on. He's going to be way too low on elixir. So we just go ahead and let everything happen. Hunter's going to come down right as he can. So I go in for a bandit up high, and I forgot that the Hunter kills that really fast. So I have to panic bar barrel because I thought the cannon card would help. I don't know what was going on in my head. We do take the tower, though, and I'm only down a few elixir. So this is looking really good. I can hold the tower with 2 hits. I can even take 1 more hit to activate my king tower if I really need to. But now, since we're in double elixir, there's a minute left if I can defend for this minute I win. I'm not looking to try and activate my king tower yet. The only way I'm going to try and activate my king tower is if he's going to take the tower and activate it that way, which is our goal is not to have that happen. So he goes for the Mega Knight. I go for a cannon cart because here I need to play something to kill this Inferno Dragon, but I don't want to play the Ewiz because if he just goes Lumberloon, you can see he has the Lumberjack selected in the other lane. I'm not going to have anything. I have to stop the Lumberjack. Balloon probably gets 2 hits before I can afford a NATO. So we go in for the cannon cart, cycle to my bandit, and then I can pull the Inferno Dragon out of the way for less elixir and keep what I need in my hand. So just thought that was important. That's like a small thing that some people might not have picked up on. I pull the Mega Knight away. We're just going to go for our Lumberjack. And then I go in for the Ewiz. And here, like I said, it's on my full HP tower. He zaps and the cannon card's actually going to get pulled back. So I waste the Tornado. Not the end of the world though. 19 seconds and his balloon is still not in cycle. So he's going to call out good game. There's no way he's going to be able to attack. If I was feeling spicy, I could have just kept playing stuff behind the bridge and kept pulling the Mega Knight back. But I was not feeling spicy. I was feeling quite tame at the current moment. So I just gone for an Ewiz here, and this would have been a perfect defense right here. All I have to do is pull that balloon back with the Tornado in just a little while, and that's a defense. I wasn't even stalling there. So you get a plus 22 off of that game. Pretty clean right there. And I'm going to go ahead and probably show you 2 more replays. I can't remember if this next replay goes all the way to 5 minutes. Yeah, I think it does. So we're against Sphinx here, who, if you guys don't know Sphinx, he is a really funny dude. He's from Russia, and honestly, I would go and recommend following his Twitter account. It's just like @SfixCR. I'm not going to link it because I'm going to forget when I upload this video. But he's a super funny dude, and he plays a lot of decks. He's a really good Expo player. He's a top 30 finish. You guys can't really see his name unless he selects, like if he selects the Dark Prince, then you can see Sphinx Heart. But without it, you can't see. That's kind of funny to me. But yeah, he's a very versatile player. Really good at E-Giant, Golem, and Expo, and so he's gonna go in for a Tornado here to pull in my Magic Archer and Bandit. We're gonna end up having to play our Ghost on top of it. However, should be fine because he doesn't have his Tornado. That's the only way I'm really scared of him countering my Ghost. I'm fine if he counters my Ghost with a Cage or Inferno Dragon or Skeletons or something like that. I don't want him to counter it with a Tornado because then I'm kind of screwed. You cannot play E-Giant with no building. Like I could get my King Tower activated with Goblin Drill Bridgespam because I had a drill and I had the Cannon Cart, and so if I just play them together, if he lightning my drill, I get a building. If he doesn't lightning my drill, I get 2 buildings. So we get plenty of response to the E-Giant, and now we only have the Cannon Cart. So you're going to see later in this game that I'm going to be sacrificing Cannon Carts into E-Giants. I'm just going to play it straight into him. I want him to start attacking as fast as possible, because the more damage is done to that Cannon Cart, the faster we get into stage 2, and the faster that E-Giants is not going to be moving. So I go in for the Bandit, and then I think I could go crazy here. Yeah, so he goes for the Bomber up high. I go for the Ewiz, and he's just going to take this Lightning. Very smart of him, but he knows that the Ghost is too low HP to Tornado to activate King Tower, so we get 2 hits on Tower, Dos Golpes en la Torre de Izquierda, and we get the damage lead. I don't know why I went Spanish there. I just felt like doing... man, I have been doing a lot of interesting things this video. I hope you guys enjoy that, though. So here I go in for the barbell and I slightly off center a bit so that both towers don't immediately target it, because then it doesn't get as many hits. My point with that barbell is to get that brawler out as fast as possible so my cycle doesn't become weird. If my cycle becomes weird because I had to like play a cannon cart into that and he just E-Giants opposite lane, well, I'm kind of screwed. So We just go for a magic archer. My plan here, as you can see, I'm hovering the cannon cart. My plan here is to go for a cannon cart straight up into that E-Giant if he ends up playing it. And I'm sorry about the laggy gameplay. My phone is not having fun right now. So I just protect this magic archer with the battle ram. He's not going to go for the E-Giant immediately, probably not into the battle ram. But if he had gone E-Giant there, I was hovering my cannon cart. We were going to make sure that that cannon cart was going straight into the E-Giant. So he's going to go in for a bomber, and we're just going to go for our ghost to assassinate. Kind of a bad ghost, not really the greatest of ghosts, but not the worst either. Our cannon cart's on a cycle. You can see he has his E-Giant selected. He's going to go in for an E-Giant in the opposite lane, and the brawler's going to do work. So here, I just go for an E-Wisp. I cycle my barbell. Maybe we can get this cannon cart on tower. We do, which was a great barbell by me, because that's a quick cycle. It's my cheapest card in the hand right now to get back to another cannon cart. And I also lock my cannon cart onto the other cannon cart onto the tower for 1600 damage, which is phenomenal. About 1000 actually. I already had some damage. So I just go in for the bandit to protect the ghost. We're just going to continue to cycle. We're going to try and get back to the cannon cart while applying pressure, and we take the damage lead on the other tower too. He's barely touched our tower. So again, I go in for the E-Wiz. I don't go in for my barbell this time because my barbell's not going to get any value. If I play it on the bomber, it's just going to die. It's not going to apply any pressure, and it's not going to help me on defense very much. So the cannon cart he does get a lock with the E-Giant, but the magic archer is going to do as much damage back. 1224 remaining on that tower. Magic archer did work. I go in for the battle ram just to support this push. I have a lot of a counter push, and he doesn't have an effective way to answer that 1 HP cannon cart. I go in for the magic archer just to apply that pressure. That's going to do so much damage to his tower if he doesn't do anything. He plays a lightning. Now he's not able to break through because I just play a cannon cart and he's got nothing for it. Great ghost right here is going to allow me to kill this Inferno Dragon. Just have it pop back for just a second. He's going to finally activate his King Tower, but at this point the damage is done, guys. Literally and figuratively. He cannot afford to eat any more pressure even with the King Tower up. And he's going to lose on tiebreakers. Damage has been done, figuratively and literally. So I go in for the battle ram. We're just going to continue to pressure him. I don't want him to build up a big push. Magic Archer's going to come in. Magic Archer locks on the Inferno Dragon. Ghost is doing some damage to the bomber. Ghost goes right invisible just in time. That's 300 more damage, 900 HP on that tower. He still has only done like 1200 damage to mine. This is looking really good for us, guys. So I go in for the battle ram. I'm just going to continue to support. I'm not too worried about overcommits because he still has to keep defending. Like, he has to spend so much and make such inefficient trades on defense and offense just to get some damage so that I'm able to just continue to play. We go with the Ghost Bandit. He's now going to respond to that. So he's got a NATO. He's got to break his E-Giant through while also responding to my pressure. He had to spend 5 elixir on defense that he could have used for lightning. Continue the Ghost. E-Giant's really low on HP. Barbell, take it out. Barbell, take out the bomber. Barbell's going to distract the Inferno Dragon. Barbell just did everything. Now we have the Bandit coming in. She's going to counter the Dark Winds. He's back to another E-Giant. What do I care? Cannon cart comes in. He's got to lightning the cannon cart, but that's just another building. He lightnings the King Tower. Wise choice. Best value for your play right there. So that's going to be the game right there. We're going to go ahead and take the win. And my phone is lagging. I would show you guys another replay. Maybe I can upload that replay as a second video or something. If you guys want to see that, comment down below. But that was going to do it for today's video. Top 120 in the world. I'm happy with how this season's going so far. We're going to try and get my top 200 finish. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.